If you have a goal to build strength and full body definition, this is the workout for you, because today we have got 30 minutes of a no repeat structure, working both strength and hypertrophy training all in one. Oh, with an awesome workout, and I cannot wait to get into it. So let's go ahead and talk structure. We'll talk equipment, then we'll go ahead and get into our warm-up so we can get this workout started. The structure today is very simple. We have 20 exercises. Again, it's a no repeat style, so one shot at each exercise. We are gonna be working for 40 seconds at full range. We are gonna go right into 20 seconds of pulses, followed by 10 seconds of an ISO hold. Then we'll get 20 seconds to rest before moving on to that next exercise. So this is where the muscular strength and the hypertrophy come all in one with these set structures that we have going on today. And ideal weight to use is gonna be moderately heavy, something to challenge you. And of course, our working timer is set for a little bit longer than we usually would have. So just keep that in mind as you're picking your weight. Don't shy away from that heavier weight to begin with. Start heavier, but have some lighter weights just in case you need to go down. Same thing, vice versa. Have some heavier weights if you start lighter and you're like, wait a second, I could go up, because I really want to push you today, because we are going to maximize this 30 minutes by really focusing on lifting the correct weight for each set. Now, equipment, we just talked about weights, optional equipment, that's what we need to talk about. Right, we talked about weights, heavier. I didn't give you my weight range yet. I imagine it's going to be anywhere from about 15 to 25. So that's gonna be my goal. We will see. It's going to be a burner today though. And of course, the optional equipment. If you don't have these yet, just celebrate the fact that you're getting strong and get yourself some, because these are the best. These are my wrist weights or ankle weights on some occasions, but I'm gonna put these on after the warm up. We gotta get into this because again, this workout is exactly 30 minutes when we start that timer. So let's go ahead, start our warm up so we can get this started. We're gonna do a squat to alternating knee pull. So we're just gonna bring it down. As you come up, bring that knee up and then switch sides. No weights here for our warm up today. We're gonna save that for the workout. But right now, just kind of moving through, getting some mobility through the hips, through the back. We're gonna get through the upper body, warming up the muscles, getting that heart rate up a little bit. Last two, and a one. Sumo good morning and reach, so legs out wide, toes turned out just a bit. We're gonna hinge at the hips, reach those arms nice and long, spine long, and pull up. Oh yeah, you can feel that one right away through the hams and the glutes. Nice and long, squeeze up. Let's do 3. Here's 2. And 1, quad pulls and arm pulls. So arms are gonna come out long. We're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades around your spine. As you do, bring that heel up towards the bum. Working this at a slightly quicker pace again, getting that heart rate up. Almost there, last 3, 2, and 1. Now just big arm circles back, and then we are gonna be ready to get into it. First exercise, well actually first 4 exercises, all upper body, then 4 exercises of lower. We're gonna alternate between that, then finish out with 3 exercises for abs. That's gonna complete our 20 exercises. Last 2 and 1. Put your wrist weights on if you wanna use those. Start your watch if you're gonna do that. I'm using traditional strength today on my Apple Watch. Grab your weights for bent over row and let's do this. So here we are, shoulders rolled back, hinge over at the hips, keep that spine nice and long, full range. Here we go, row it up, squeeze. Take your time, exhale at the top. Let those arms hang all the way down and then squeeze all the way back up. So with this structure, with our set structure today, there is no rest. We go right from full range, then to pulses, then to an ISO hold. We're getting ready to switch it up to those pulses next. We're gonna have 20 seconds of pulses. Last 3, here's 2 and 1. Now bring it up high and pulse, 20 seconds. Spine long, keep that good form, breathing, breathing. So this ISO hold, this is where I really want you to think about those muscles, contract them, squeeze them. We're not gonna move. All we're gonna do is tighten the muscles in 3. Here's 2 and 1. 10 seconds, hold it, squeeze it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Wrap those shoulder blades around your spine. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. 20 seconds. Now we're going into a close grip shoulder press. Same thing, same structure. Breathe now. We've got 10 seconds. It's gonna move quick today with this structure that we have going on. So if you need to take a longer break, you can pause it, you can grab a drink, and then get right back into it. Grabbing your weights, narrow shoulder press, 40 on in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All the way down, tap the shoulders, press all the way up. Hips tucked under, soft knees. Exhale with your press up. Moderately heavy weight means a slightly, or I shouldn't say a slight, I was gonna say a slightly quicker pace than a heavy weight, but that doesn't help equate to what we're doing right now. You're at a moderate tempo with your lifts. We are getting ready for pulses. Last 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds, pulse it. Elbows tucked in, you're about halfway, little up, little down. Oh, big burn. ISO hold, we're gonna hold it halfway, and I want you to think about tightening up through those shoulders. You're gonna contract those muscles. Last 3, 2, hold it, tighten up the shoulders, squeeze them. Squeeze the muscles. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, we're gonna go for push-ups now. So bringing it down to the mat, knees or toes, you know the drill. Try to get as many as you can in on your toes. Try to make every rep count. Again, only one time through. Here we go, nice and long and strong here. Here's 3, 2, and full range all the way down. Press all the way up. I had one on my toes today because I can feel this already. Squeezing through the legs, squeezing through the glutes. That'll make that push-up just the wee bit easier. Think about your armpit egg at the top. Squeeze, crack that egg, tighten up through the chest muscles. We're gonna pulse it next. Last 3, 2, now pulse it down nice and low, 20 seconds pulse. Oh, my word, the arms and chest are on fire. Oh, shaking. We're gonna ISO hold, we're just gonna hold it at that halfway point, squeezing the chest. Almost, here's 3, 2, 1, now hold it. Hold it, spine nice and long, squeezing everything. Squeeze. Last 3, 2, oh my word. Last upper body exercises before we hit lower body. We have got skull crushers, so bring it up. Don't bring it up, bring it back down on the ground. We're going on the ground for skull crushers. 3 seconds out. Here's 2 and 1. Skull crushers all the way down. Press, squeeze all the way up. Get that full range of motion, bending just at the elbows. I'm tapping my weights, then pressing to that full straight arm. Arms perpendicular to the floor. Keep those elbows in. You don't want your arms flaring out. Just bending at the elbow. I'm gonna drop one weight for our pulses and hold on to the ends of the dumbbell. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, pulse it out, 20 seconds. Exhale, squeeze through the back of the arms, keep those elbows tucked in. I know this is getting so tough. Get ready to hold it. All right, here we go, hold it halfway, right here, hold it, 10 seconds. Breathing. Last 3, 2, oh my word. All right, lower body, we're going into goblet squat, so 1 dumbbell. The arms are jello. Oh, that is awesome. 4 exercises in. I love it. Goblet squat. Bring your elbows in. We're gonna squat it all the way down and up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So full range. Think about pushing that floor away. Keep your head, chest up. Now this ISO, the reason I keep emphasizing and I keep saying squeeze it, I know you're like, yeah, I got it. But the reason being, when we are doing that ISO especially, the more you can squeeze and contract that muscle, the more you're gonna make out of that quick 10 seconds. Because that's really where we're trying to work to build that muscle, is by keeping that in that contraction. That's that ISO. That's the benefit of the ISO hold. Almost there. Pulse it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse it low. 20 seconds. Now with lower body here, if you need to drop the weight and do body weight, you absolutely can do that. We're gonna hold it low in that isometric. And hold it low. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, okay. Now, we're going into a staggered squat. So we're gonna have those dumbbells popped up on the shoulders. Take that leg just diagonal back. We're gonna focus all on this front leg. 2 dumbbells, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, full, down and up. That isometric hold will also really help you if you are struggling to make that mind-muscle connection, because I talk about that so much too. And once you get it, you get it, but sometimes it takes practice. I mean, it took me a long while to finally feel that and understand and know what muscles I was working. Because to be honest, I was just going through the motions until I realized, then that's when my whole mindset changed. Pulsing it in 3, 2, pulse it down. Here we go. Weight in the forward leg. Get ready to hold it low. 3, 2, hold it about halfway. Hold it here. Squeeze through the quad, squeeze through the glute. Tighten up those muscles. 3, 2, 1. Breathing. All right, so the same weight you just did, we're gonna switch it over. We're gonna do that same thing on the other side. Try to keep the weight throughout that set, whatever you did for the first set, to make sure we're keeping it even. All right, here we go. Last 3, 2, and 1, full range. Other side, okay. Goodness. Really think about pushing that floor away. Almost there. Pulse is coming next. 3, 2, pulse it, 20 seconds. Head up, chest up, pulsing. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get ready to hold it. Last 3, 2, hold it for 10. Oh my word, just hold it. Last 3, 2. Okay. The Sumo RDL is next. Now we're gonna mix it up a little bit because you know we do not pulse our RDLs. So we're gonna do half reps for that Sumo RDL. I'm grabbing my 2 weights. Legs out, toes out, full rep, here we go. Nice and slow down. Hit the bottom, pull, squeeze up. Squeeze through the hands and glutes. Spine nice and long. Not rounding our shoulders, keeping that chest out. So that muscular definition is coming right now as we're working with this moderately heavy weight. Get a little bit of endurance. muscle definition with our pulses. And then all of it here is building that muscle, especially that iso hold as you squeeze and contract. 3, 2, half rep, here we go. Down and pull, stay right in the half range of that rep. Good form. I'm dropping one weight. Now, with our isometric hold, don't hit it at the bottom, don't hit it all the way at the top. Keep it low right here. About 1/3 of the way through your rep. Oh my word, 3, 2. Okay, at least we are back to upper body. I knew this workout was gonna be hard, but we are smack dab right now, almost in the middle. And my, oh my, we have got a reverse grip row. So grab your weights for that. We're moving right into it. Shoulders rolled back, hinge it over. Here we go. Reverse grip, arms up. Now alternate sides, squeeze. All the way down. You're keeping that contraction at the top with that arm that's being held up. That's almost an isometric hold on its own right there. So, double whammy in this one. I mean, you showed up, right? To get strong. So, I'm bringing it for you today. First strength workout of Sweet Summer Sweat V2. We're making it count. Pulses, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse it up high. Both arms working at the same time. Wrap those shoulder blades around. Stick that chest out. We're gonna hold it up high next. Hold it and squeeze. 3, 2, now hold it. Just wrap those around, squeeze. Keep that chest parallel. Oh, last 3. I cannot even get the countdown out. You're gonna just have to listen for the beeps because it's not even happening. We got bicep curls next. Oh, keeping it on that heavier end of your weights for our lift style today, which is gonna be 15 pounds for me. Here we go, bicep curls. Up and squeeze. I'm sorry, if you can hear my phone ringing, maybe I can only hear it in my headphones. But if you see my watch buzzing, it's my Grams. I forgot to put my phone on. Do not disturb. Grams, I'm gonna call you back. Oh, she's probably wondering where the kids are. They're going over there today. Real life always. All the way down, squeeze all the way up. Getting ready for pulses. You're gonna keep it at that halfway point. Couple inches up, couple inches down. Last 3, 2, here we go, pulse it. And then we're just gonna hold it at the halfway point. So we're gonna hold it in about 10 seconds. Oh, here we go, get ready to hold for 10 and hold it. Squeeze the biceps, tighten them up, squeeze. Think about it, squeeze them. Mind-muscle connection, maximize it. 3, 2, 20 seconds. Bring it to the mat. We've got close grip chest press. So this is for chest and triceps now. Bringing it down, 5 out. Roll it back. And here we go. Press it up, full range. Down, squeeze those arms around your body. Exhale as you press up. Right now, thinking about that armpit egg constantly. It is stuck in there and you are not letting it fall out. So that's what I want you to think about with that to maximize the chest work and then those triceps. As you bend the elbow, let those arms tap the mat. Press all the way up, straighten the arms, tighten up through the back of the arm. Pulses next. Make sure your wrists are straight, especially here for these pulses. I know it's getting hard, it's getting tough. Pulsing it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse. Nice and low, those arms are just hovering above, still squeezing those arms around your body. We're gonna get ready to hold it over halfway through pulse. 3, 2, now squeeze. Squeeze those arms into your body. 3, 2. Okay, wow. Final upper body exercise here of the day is lateral lift for that lateral deltoid. This is right here where you are working to get that rounded shoulder. So grabbing your weights, I am going down to 10. I was gonna try to do 15s, but not today. Here we go, full range. Oh, real surprise, I said, I'm gonna try to do 15 to 25 today. Already down to the 10s and thinking about my 5s for the pulses and ISO hold, which I am probably going to do because I love lifting heavy for shoulders, but a shoulder injury is not something I wanna mess around with. So I'm still challenging myself, but I know how tough these rounds are. Getting ready for the pulses. Last 3, 2, 1, pulse it now. Here we go, pulse. And absolutely still feeling it, even with 5s. ISO hold, we're gonna hold them up nice and high, and I just want you to think about squeezing through that shoulder. 3, 2, 1, now hold it. Squeeze the shoulder. Oh. Last 3, 2, 1. Back to lower body. You are doing amazing. We have got a suitcase squat. So that suitcase squat, the difference here is our hand position, just as if you are getting ready to go on some fun trip and you got your suitcases. You got 2 of them because, you know, we pack heavy. So grab your weights. Suitcase squat, here we go. I always pack too much and then wear about 1/8 of what I actually packed. I don't know why. I think on vacation, I'm gonna do some wild expedition that requires all of these crazy clothes. But I do, and I pack them. I guess you just never know. Head up, chest up with this one. Pulse is next. But anyways, if you're like me and you overpack, this is a good functional exercise to combat your heavy suitcases. Pulse it in 3, 2, here we go, pulse it. Head up, chest up. I am dropping the weights for the ISO hold after this because my legs are absolutely on fire. 3, 2, 1, hold it low. Now the reason I put my weights down is I want the burn. I love the burn, but I want good form. Last 3, 2, 1. And I know sometimes if my weight is too heavy for an exercise, my form is gonna be like out the window. So that's why. I got a mod for you for this next one because we're gonna do a stationary lunge. If lunges bother your knees, you were doing a kickstand RDL. So stationary lunge, bring one leg forward, or kickstand RDL. Here we go. There is no time to mess around today, right? We are hauling it. Goodness. Getting ready for pulses. Now, if you are doing the kickstand RDL, just like that sumo, you are doing a half rep RDL. Last 3, 2, 1, pulse it. All right, getting ready for that isometric hold. Hold the squat low, or hold the lunge low, or RDL, and hold it. 10. Here's 3, 2. This one is leaving me speechless today, other than a few screams and oh goodness, that's my That's my go-to today, okay? All right, other side, kickstand RDL or that stationary lunge. Here we go. What is the word that you've been saying during all of these tough pushes? You gotta leave it for me in the comments. Mine is, oh goodness. That's where I'm at today. Just because ding dingly boom bugger is just too much of a mouthful to continue to say. So, but that's what my brain feels like in my muscles. Getting ready for our pulses or half rep kickstand RDL. In 3, 2, and pulse it. ISO hold next. I have sweat tickling the end of my nose and I need to itch it so bad. Okay, that did the trick. Holding it. We were supposed to be holding it. I was still pulsing. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sumo squat. We're going for it. 10 seconds. 2 weights on the outside, 1 in the center. I'm gonna use 1 in the center. It's been a while since I've done that. So legs out, toes out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze those inner thighs. We are gonna get a chance with the challenge today to do a little bit more thigh work. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We got that as the challenge today. We'll talk about it at the end though, don't worry, as always. As if today hasn't been a challenge enough. But we're not there yet. We've got a few more exercises. Last 3, here's 2, 1, pulse it. 20 seconds, keep it nice and low, pulsing it. We have, what do we have? After this, we have 4 exercises. 1 lower body, 3 abs, and then we have made it through this wild full body workout. We are gonna hold it low in 3, 2, 1. ISO hold, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, tighten them up. Tighten everything up. Okay. At least we get to bring it down to the ground for a narrow glute bridge. Narrow stance glute bridge. Bring it down, 1 or 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna use 1 with that narrow, pin the legs together. Again, a little bit more thigh work here for us. And full range, here we go. Up, squeeze, hold it, and down. Usually, I want you to think about this, right? Usually I can feel the pump through my arms when we have like an upper body day. I am feeling the pump right now in my legs actually. So I know that we have really pushed to the max today. But again, first strength workout in Sweet Summer Sweat V3, you gotta believe we are gonna bring it. Just a little taste of what is to come for the next 8 weeks. Pulsing it next. Here it is, 3, 2, pulse it up nice and high, squeeze, squeeze, pin those legs together. Now with this isometric hold, I want you to tighten the glutes more than you ever have. Squeeze the cheeks, tighten up through the hams, and then those inner thighs, pull them together and squeeze. Almost there, holding it in 3, 2, and everything squeeze, squeeze it. Oh. Last 3, 2, oh, nice job. No weights, 3 ab exercises to go. Our first exercise, we are targeting the obliques. We are gonna do a side lying oblique crunch. So we're actually gonna be out flat here. Top leg is gonna do the work. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, full crunch, squeeze. Actually gonna take the wrist weights off now. Really get that squeeze and hold. Let everything elongate and then contract through those obliques. So pulses, when we get to those, we're gonna keep ourselves up through this upper body. Leg is gonna stay up, and it's just gonna be that little squeeze. Let those muscles stretch so you can work deep all the way through those obliques, really getting strong through your abs right now. Pulses in 3, 2, pulse it up high, now pulse, pulse. So little crunch through the upper, and then bringing that leg to meet. Think about bringing knee to elbow. ISO hold, we're gonna meet the leg to the arm, and we're gonna hold it and tighten up. Here it is, 3, 2, hold it. Tighten it up. Exhale. 3, 2. Okay, switch it over, other side. That ISO hold, you should be exhaling, letting your breath out and squeezing so much that it is nearly impossible to talk during those, especially here when we're working close to the lungs. Here we go, and let's crunch. My weights are kind of messing with my space. Remember, nice and long, let those obliques stretch, and then tighten everything up. Meeting that arm to leg. Pulse is coming up on us quick. And then we have one exercise to go. Here we go, pulsing in 3, 2, pulse it. Again, exhaling with these pulses. Minimizing that space between ribs and hips. Working through both the lower and upper. We're getting ready to squeeze it and not letting it go. In 3, 2, squeeze and don't let go. Woo! There it is, 3 and 1. Final exercise, the good old crunch. So full range, pulse it, hold it, and we have almost made it. You know, we got the challenge. All right, breathing, 3 seconds, crunch it out, and here we go. Up and squeeze. Take your time at the top, really squeeze it, exhale, then come back down. I want you to feel those abs burn from the top to the bottom. Inhale as you come down. Exhale on the way up and the hold. Getting ready for pulses. All right, here we go. Pulse it up, 20 seconds. Little move, keep those shoulder blades up. Now, if you are wondering what Sweet Summer Sweat V3 is, you can find more information about that down in the description. That is our current program we are in. All right, we're gonna hold it. Here we go, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last 3 and 1. Oh my, amazing. Don't forget, what was your word today that you just kept going through? We did it. That was amazing. We do have that one final challenge. If you want to work the thighs a little bit more today, that finisher is going to be there in the description. You'll also see that somewhere here. And check out our new program if you want to join us for that. It is going to be an amazing 8 weeks. These are short, effective workouts so that you can enjoy every second this summer being the strongest you can. And I love you. I'll see you over at the challenge, and I hope that you will join us for Sweet Summer Sweat V3. I love you.